Hey guys, today we're doing a power steering fluid flush. Pretty basic job. So all we need is something to extract the fluid from the reservoir. I'm going to use this fluid syringe. You could use a straw or a tablespoon, a container to hold the old fluid, and some new power steering fluid. So the easiest way I think to find the power steering fluid reservoir is to look for the cap that says power steering fluid reservoir. If your car is built in Russia, wouldn't trust it. For a Japanese car like this, it's pretty trustworthy. This is your power steering fluid reservoir. I'm just going to give it a wipe down. You can use a microfiber towel. I'm not too worried, there's not a lot of dirt here, and this is an old car anyway, so it's actually quite clean. It should have a dipstick built into it so you can check your level if you just wanted to do a top up. I'm going to do a complete flush, so I'm going to take out everything that's in there anyway. I'll jump in the car, turn it on, go full lock a few times just to pump everything in here, drain it again, refill it. Might have to do that 2 or 3 times before we get clean fluid. With this syringe, you just want to make sure this back is tight because that's your seal. This little collar here, that's your release to pull your tube out. So make sure your tube's pushed in nice and tight. It's not going to come out, and that's tight as well. Now syringes get a bad rap, but they can be useful. My levels for this are actually not too bad. It is down towards the minimum. Alright guys, so I didn't actually get anything out. Yeah, maybe 30-40 mil. The reason is there's a little filter in here. You've got to get the filter out. I think just jamming your finger in and twisting, you can get it out, and then you have full access to the reservoir. Pop it on the towel, and we'll get rid of that, just so it doesn't leak too much. So you can see that filter just allows the liquid to pass through and should catch any fine particles in there. Now we should be able to flush out a lot more. We can get right in the reservoir. You see there's quite a lot there, and it is quite filthy. So that's the first pump. Got the car jacked up here. You don't have to have that jacked up, but it helps me turn the car full lock each way. And what that will do is run the rest of the system through the pump into the reservoir. So we've got as much of the old oil out as we can. So now we're going to top it up with new oil. And we'll jump in the car, we'll turn full lock both directions. With the car on, that'll pump some of the old oil into the reservoir. It'll be mixed with the new oil, but we'll take it out anyway. I'm not sure how much lines in the pump hold. Might have to do it 2 or 3 times to get some nice clean oil in here. Alright, so we're just going to top this up. Not sure if you can see the difference in colour here in the fluid. It is nice and light, it's not dark at all. Putting that filter back in now. Kind of locks into place a little bit. I'm just going to check the levels because these black reservoirs, you can't actually see the levels. Alright guys, so we jumped in once, we're just going to see how clean the oil is now. So as you can see, it's still really dirty. This is all the old oil. It's come through from the pump and from the lines. Might have to do this probably 2 more times. I'll show you what it looks like. We'll see how dirty it is. So it's still dirty, it's getting cleaner. It's starting to get a little bit more see-through. Okay, so the third time I put just under 300 in there and it's showing just under the minimum. So this is the fourth time turning the wheel and flushing. Now, I'm not sure if that comes up on camera, but it's starting to look a lot cleaner, a lot more see-through. Even so, I might go get another litre tomorrow and continue. Show you what it looks like. That's about 340 ml poured into the reservoir. So filter in. Now the filter has to sit down in a certain position or the cap won't go on properly. So seat it in position. So this is what it looks like in the filter. You can see it's about 25 ml from the top there. And it's a nice clear colour now, it's not that dark black colour. Yeah, that's a cool story.